Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome to Alchemist Castle, a little indie metroidvania-esque game that was offered to me back in November, and now that I've got my computer back, it's been on my list of games to give a little look at, so let's give it a preview, play the first 20 minutes or so of the game, see if we like it, and go from there. Let's see what it's all about. Alright, what do we want here? Select map mode. Shows your current location on the map and reveals additional rooms as you discover them. Shows complete map from the beginning, but does not show your location. Let's go with dynamic. That feels like what I like from a map. Alright. Entry number 29. The alchemist waited until his young assistant had fallen asleep before entering his room. The apprentice did sense something and started to wake, but he was too late. The alchemist pressed a cloth dosed with a drug over the apprentice's mouth and nose, and as the young man was forced to inhale the vapors, he lost consciousness. Eventually, he woke up to the sound of an explosion and looked around to find himself outside the castle's entrance, with the door bolted shut. Just as he suspected, the alchemist had betrayed him. He had been used for manual labor and to retrieve components from the village. He refused to let things end in such a disgusting manner. He had as much invested in the stone as the alchemist. It was his. He knew that there had to be another entrance to the castle nearby, even though he didn't know exactly where. He would find it, and he would get his revenge. Yes, bit of a revenge story here. Also, wait, hang on a sec. Alright, boingy, boingy. Alright, give ourselves a little bit of a, alright, bit of a running start here. Boingy, boingy. Alright, just tap to perform a low jump, gotcha. Good job, Gaslight. Hold to perform a high jump. And, yeah, I suspected that was going to be the case. Alright, but we got this, we got this. Just a little bit of practice is all we need. Whee! Boingy. Alright, let's do this. Boing, boing, boing. Alright, boing. Yes! Alright. There we go. See, practice makes perfect. Yes! Beautiful. Alright, entry number 30. It didn't take as long to find another entrance. If he could jump across, he would reach the alchemist's room. Yes! But I can't. He couldn't jump across. The gap was just too wide. This one was smaller, though. He could easily make it. Geronimo! Or not. The gap was wider than it looked. He didn't quite clear it and fell down. The floor didn't look very sturdy. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, that's no... Oh, well. We ended up in the sewers. Ultimately worked out in our favor, I guess. Also, cool glasses. Entry 33. The apprentice found himself in the himself in the dungeons. This was a good thing in this case, as it meant the entrance should be nearby. As he stood up, his ankle turned awkwardly. He had injured it during the fall. He could barely walk. And yet, like a champion, he ran anyway. Because, you know, he's a boss. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, I can't jump. Oh, that's what's going on. I lost my jumping powers for breaking my leg. Makes sense. I mean, that's what happens when you break your leg, man. You end up dead. Ah! That was a good way to injure my leg some more, actually. Alright. Well, we shall persevere, because that's what we do. Geronimo! Again. Alright. Oh dear. Those are some nasty spikes. Let's see. He winced for a second as he saw the bat in front of him. He had encountered some creatures in these dungeons before. Most of them were not aggressive, but he had been chased by a rat once. Yeah, those rats are nasty little monsters, aren't they? Oh no. I didn't mean it. Oh, what's this? These totems made him feel better for some reason. He raised its handle to mark the way he had traveled. Now he was feeling a lot better. Okay, so they save, and presumably they also heal me. Hey, leave me alone, man. Stupid rat. Rats, man, always trying to hurt me. I mean, what do they got against the common working-class apprentice alchemist dude? That's a good question. Alright, we can't get anywhere this way. Or that away. Or this way, so we gotta just keep on going down, I guess. And, ooh, what's this? A magical potion. We got something here. He wasn't sure if the potion he found was made by the alchemist, or if it had sat there for decades. Judging by what he could decipher of the writings and symbols on it, it seemed like it may be a healing elixir. At this point, he didn't have much to lose. He drank the potion, and in just a couple of minutes, his leg felt much better. He was able to jump now. He wasn't sure if the potion he found was made by the alchemist, or if it had sat there for decades. Oh, right, yes. Boingy. Alright, we can also pause the game to check the map. Excellent. I mean, so far so good. We still have quite a ways to go. You there, Mr. Bat. Okay, you're just gonna, like, stand there, huh? I see how it is. Stupid bats. I mean, they never, oh dear. They don't want to help the common working class alchemist. And so, we must fight. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Oh dear. Oh my. Okay. No, come back! I wasn't done with you yet. Actually, hang on a second. Good job, Gaslight. Good job. Alright. Gotta be faster, is what you're telling me. Suppose that makes a certain amount of sense. Good job. You may also jump during a fall. Really? Ah. That's useful to know. I mean, I'm almost dead now, but, that was worthwhile advice. Also, I like this music. There's some nice stuff. Alright, so now we just wait a moment. Okay, and boingy. Oh dear. Don't want to fall into the spot. Wait. Aha, there we go. That's the good stuff. Alrighty then. Boingy. And boingy. That was not boingy enough, though, unfortunately. Entry 2. On rare occasions, a young man would refuse to believe the superstitions about the castle and decide that he would be the one to confront and dispel them. Few of these brave men ever returned from the journey. Those that did manage to return claimed that they found the entrance. However, they refused to go there again. I see. I see indeed. Oh. Alright. Can't do anything about that just yet, by the looks of things. Oh, no. Not the spiky traps. Okay, come on up. There we go. And boingy. And also other boingy. Wait, wait, wait. No, I'm not... Dang it. I wasn't done with you yet, sir. Oh well, that's kind of my own fault, isn't it? That's what you get for being selfish and stupid, man. Gotta take your time. Whoop, whoop, and whoop. There we go. Alright, alright. There we go. Entry 3. It was not surprising that this ancient castle was the subject of so many legends. For hundreds of years, it witnessed countless wars and sheltered many masters. With each war, a wall was destroyed and a new one was built in place of the old one. Every lord who ruled over the castle adapted it to fit his needs. As time passed, the castle became a maze so vast that it was impossible to maintain. The last lord to reside within its walls died alone, with no heir to assume stewardship of the property. Nowadays, the castle is surrounded by a very dense forest. It is not hard to imagine how an adventurer who found its entrance may easily get lost in its depths. You're telling me. Also, we'll have to remember to come back and read that note later. But for now, that is apparently it. What about down here? Okay. Okay, we got some angry rats and bats. We're also hearing some stuff going on over here. What does this gotta say? The village was once surrounded by the castle's walls. As the population of the area increased, the village grew outside the boundaries of the castle. With the passage of time, the village became a center of science and culture. These advancements brought rivalries and conflict to the village. Peasants who lived outside the walls of the castle wanted a peaceful life, so they moved farther and farther away. As years passed, borders and political structures of the kingdom changed. The castle lost its importance and was forgotten. Only a distant small village remained of what was once a great city. A forest grew to surround the castle after its abandonment. Only its tallest tower remains visible from the village. Nowadays, people blame the collapsing of the great city on art, science, and its inhabitants' heretic way of life. These beliefs shaped most of the stories about the city. Many of them describe a wise man who succumbed to his arrogance and turned his back on the deities. At its end, it was told that he was punished by his gods. Cool story, bro. I say most genuinely. Alright, I can't see what's down there, so we're gonna, you know, watch our step here. I mean, I see a lot of poison. Oh dear. You know, I can't help but notice, I don't want to go down there, but I can't seem to drop through these statue-y things, so we can't go any further for now. Unless I'm an idiot, which is entirely possible, and I would not rule that out as a possibility. Let's have a look-see. Alright, so we've got this area right here. We got some more areas over there. I think we want to climb back up, to be honest with you. If I were to guess. That is just a guess. I could be wrong. Alright. I mean, we can jump. And jumping is the key to many powers that some consider to be unnatural. Not I, however. Entry 1. The castle that stood near the village was so old that no one knew when it was built or who built it. It had been there for so long that countless legends were told about it. Some thought that it was cursed, and others believed that it was built by the devil himself to hide one of the gates of hell. There were some people who laughed at these stories, but even so, they avoided the castle. From time to time, especially during stormy nights, eerie sounds drifted from within. Were there dark forces responsible for the noises, wild animals, or just the wind? No one seemed to agree. That totally bodes well, really. Totally bodes well. Nothing could possibly go wrong, says I. Of that. Boingy. Alright. And bruh. Gotta get those sweet jumps in there. Alright, so we'll do this tactically and just kind of go, you know, forward, or one room at a time. Boing. 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 Other boing. Extra boing. And I died. Let's try this again, shall we? And this time, no screw-ups. Except, you know, except when I inevitably screw up, because it's totally gonna happen. Excellent, alright. There we go. We cheesed that one a little bit. And then I didn't cheese that one at all. Oh god. We're totally dead, aren't we? Death is coming. Yes! 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 And no. Alright, yeah, that's... Oh god. Okay, we totally did it. Just don't die now. Don't do it. Okay. Alright, so... Oh, extra upgrade. Entry 37. After examining the potion and taking a cautious sip, the apprentice felt a strange surge of strength and energy run through his body. He decided to test out his augmented energy on a nearby crate. Oh, did you see the power? The unlimited power. I mean, it's not entirely unlimited, but it is considerably less limited than it was before. So, I'd say we're doing well for ourselves. All that extra sweet strength. Alright, where are we going? Now, we're obviously not... Oh, we are strong enough to push that. Okay, boing. And again, did I... Oh, there's actually a checkpoint here. Boingy. Ah, we have been here before. Alright, so we'll go this way first. There'll be time to... There will be time to investigate all the possible pathways by the by, but for now, let's just keep going, as it were. All right. Yes. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's the good stuff. Okay. So, danggummit. I got this, don't worry. GamingByGaslight totally knows what he's doing. Possibly. Okay. Now, it's obvious... Actually, no, because how would I get up there? Right. Okay, so... Alright, now follow me here. Okay, so I push this over here like this. Then I jump over here. Alright, there we go. Then we push this like this. That way the metal crate doesn't get stuck in there. And then we go here, and then we go here. Then we push the big boss metal crate off the edge. Alright. Okay. And then, for extra jumping power... Never mind. I was gonna say for extra jumping power... Dang, I actually did need to... Alright. Okay, we need to do this smarter next time. You know what? I'm gonna leave that for now. Mostly just because I am finding myself bamboozled. Entry 10. Upon his return to the castle, the alchemist wanted to tell the apprentice about the incident. However, the apprentice wasn't in his bed. It took him some time to find the young man. He was searching the dungeons when he heard the apprentice cry for help. The apprentice told him that he'd heard the scream as well and wanted to help. However, he was groggy and stumbled through the broken floor. He tried to find his way back, but instead found himself lost in the catacombs. The two explored and found a few dusty books scattered around, forgotten on the floor from someone else's expedition long ago. The excited alchemist forgot about what just happened. He searched the nearby rooms, and when he opened the last door at the end of the hallway, he shouted triumphantly. Finally, he'd found the legendary library of the castle. Gigantic rows of long-neglected shelves stretched into the darkness. It was the infinite source of knowledge he'd sought for so many years. Aha. And so the plot begins to unravel. Boingy. Boingy. And boingy again. Alright. So, I says to myself, what do we accomplish from here, I wonder? Oh dear. Well. Yeah, let's just keep moving. Ah, we're back here again, right. Alright, so, good job. It brings us around. Alright, so we know that there is that one area, and that might be the area we need to actually go to next. I just need to stop being incompetent and hitting my head on the spikes. Alternatively, it might be that I need some kind of, like, double jump ability so that I could just do the jump with, just the metal box. I am not sure. But we'll find out. That I can assure you. Oh dear. That ghost does not seem like a happy man. And I, for one, don't plan on sticking around. Oh dear. That's right, we can't jump down. We can only jump up. Good job, Gaslight. Genius implementation. Entry 11. After spending some time in the library, the alchemist and the apprentice decided to take some of the books they found especially interesting and go back to their living quarters. Returning was not so difficult since the alchemist had marked the path while searching for the apprentice. On their way, the alchemist remembered why he'd woken up in the first place and told the apprentice about the conflict between the villagers and the wolves. After a short discussion, they agreed that the apprentice should visit his father. During this conversation, the alchemist realized the apprentice didn't like his father very much. However, the alchemist did not pry. You know, good job, Gaslight. You know, this alchemist fellow's sounding like he's not such a bad guy. Wonder what happened. To destroy the relationship between master and apprentice. And why the master betrayed his apprentice. These are all good questions. Let's have a quick look at the map here, figure out where we're going exactly. Yeah, I kind of want to explore this way first, actually. Well, no. We reset things. We'll go this way. And, we'll figure... Oh, wait. There is actually no way out. By which I mean... Yeah. We can't jump through the floor for whatever reason. Where are we? Okay, we're in this place. I don't really want to be here, so we'll go back around. Oh my god! They're like suicide rats. Whoa! This is most disturbing. Entry 12. The alchemist and apprentice spent the next few days in the library. They found a couple of interesting books during the first day, but their major discovery happened on the evening of the second day. At first, the alchemist was skeptical of the tomb he'd discovered, but with each page he turned, his excitement grew. After a couple of hours, he finally accepted that he was reading real instructions for the creation of the Philosopher's Stone. It was a spectacular discovery. For ages, every philosopher, alchemist, and scientist had tried to create this miraculous substance. In recent years, it had become accepted that the stone was just an old story. Yet the alchemist was holding a book which was clear proof that the stone was real. That night they stayed awake as the alchemist explained to the apprentice what it meant and what could be done with the stone. Both were eager to begin work on the process. They had almost everything they needed in the castle. Only a few ingredients were missing, but the apprentice knew that he could easily obtain them from the village. In the morning, he left the castle. And thus the path to betrayal began. Oh. Alright. No, I can't get out. And by that I mean I guess I have to circle around now. So I figure what we'll do, taking a look at the timer, is we'll find ourselves a friendly neighborhood shortcut. And yeah, we'll tie things off here, I think. Good job, Gaslight. You've done it again. Alright, so here's where we're going to wrap off. So, as always, with anything new on the channel, extra double super special important to make sure to hit that like button, maybe leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking, but until then, the next time that is, thank you all for watching, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.